Welcome back, everybody, into Road to Glory featuring Josh Allen going back to Wyoming. I am Josh McCarty from Bill's Chat, and we have another game coming at you in this episode. Week number 8, as the 4-2 Wyoming Cowboys on a bit of a winning streak now, 3 games in a row, will be traveling to take on San Jose State, equally good at 4-2. Road can be tricky, can be tough to make communication. But before we get into it, I do want to take a look at some of my stats. We right now have 160.8 quarterback rating, 999 yards, 12 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Feel really good about that. Another 160 on the ground with 2 touchdowns there. And we do know that as we keep progressing Josh Allen, we should see more and more of those rushing yards come also. I wonder now, let's take a look and see how Josh Allen ranks as far as the rest of quarterbacks go. It's important to know he did not start for the beginning of the year. So you can just see here, he's, as far as yardage goes, he's not even really in the conversation for best in the country. He started, well, I mean, he only missed a game or two. So got some work to do. Some of these guys are really putting up yardage. Holy cow. But yeah, we're going to get into it. We have some actions for this week. If you remember how last episode ended, got a little bit of a lecture from the academic advisor about some grades that weren't ideal. So it might be time. It's exam week and we are clueless. That doesn't seem ideal. Let's go ahead and spend everything we can to hopefully become a little less clueless. Easy for me to say. Hopefully become a little less clueless. All right, so at least we're unprepared now. We've stepped up to unprepared. We still have 1 energy point left. What can we afford here? We don't need health. We can't afford XP. Yeah, let's maybe work on some leadership. We can't do that. Or did we do that? All right, I guess we're out. Maybe I'm just seeing things. And do we want to buy anything with player progression? I'm guessing no. We only have 3 points. And accuracy is 5. I do want to get the throw power up a little bit more. Accuracy also. And then I do want to start working on quickness too. So there's really nothing here. Like, I don't care about this stuff here. I don't think Josh Allen's ever going to be elite in this stuff. IQ, again, I don't know if that would help me on as far as passing my test goes. But that is where we're at. So for now, let's go ahead and get into this game and see if we can improve to 5-2 and hopefully get ranked. All right, big game coming up as San Jose State takes the field. Their crowd is into it. We'll see what kind of crowd they actually have there for this game. Last road game we played at North Texas, not a big turnout, and this one looks like much of the same. You see the band, but the upper deck leaves a lot to be desired. Maybe that's just what goes on with a small school. Trying out a bit of a different uniform combination here, going white on white, because quite honestly, the piss yellow pants of Wyoming were just driving me insane. So let's take a look what's going on here. We have no risk of injury, so that's good. And we'll find out what's going on. Looks like we're going to get the ball first. Boy, that coach is ugly. Josh Allen is going to take the field, and right off the bat, knowing that his grades are super, super bad, they're not trusting him to throw. We're going to try to run the ball, take the crowd out of it early. But in all seriousness, oh, good job, Whaley. Good job blocking. Love it. In all seriousness, this is a big game because what's our record? 4-2. You get to 5-2. That's when you start getting in the conversation for being ranked. That's when you start feeling like maybe your team has a shot to make it to a bowl game. All things that would be great accomplishments for this team in their first year with Josh Allen. So we're going to have a PA sweep pass. We'll see what that's all about. Go ahead and snap me the ball. Anytime would be wonderful. Is anybody open? Oh boy, nobody's going to block for me. That's not ideal. All right, 2nd and 17. First pass play goes for -7 yards. I'm going to send Geilenborg on a corner here. And I'm going to snap the ball if I can snap it. I love it. Right there. Perfect. He is wide open. He might actually score. Perfect. Love that start. First drive, right down their throat. And Geilenborg puts it in the end zone. And just like that, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing his name right. And I just realized I was trying to figure out our record, and it's at the bottom of the screen. Again, not the best grades, folks. Just, playing the role. What a dart by me, though. Gets in the end zone, and let's see if our defense can keep this momentum going and keep them out of the end zone. We get the ball right back. We were on the 15-yard line. Chance to get some momentum early here. Looks like Whaley should have a nice gap there. Ooh, the C parted and can't break a tackle. 2nd and 4. Read option. We are in the red zone, so would certainly love to be able to keep this if we can, but we're going to make the smart move. We're going to hand it off because the defensive end stood up, and now we are 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. We're going to go ahead and cancel this play. They're not giving me a pass play. No. All right, fine. You know what? We're going to be a team player this game. We get in, we get in. I want to win. See if Whaley can get in on this outside zone. Oh, okay, so 5-yard line. RPO glance slant. So on this one here, we really want to pay attention to the cornerback over Policier. And if not, we'll see if we can hit Brown on a slant. He's not open. We're just going to hand it off. The cornerback went with him. And really, I don't love the RPO call down here because you have to feel really good about the throw, just given the state of where this game's at. We score on our first drive. The defense gets us off the field. What we don't want to do is throw away points with a dumb interception here. I'm going to run it in. Joshua Patrick Allen into the end zone. And just like that, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, both of which came at the hands of Josh Allen. And we are about to go up 14-0. And as the kids say, we are stunting on them hoes. Do the kids still say that as I choke on my soda? Because not a soda, by the way. I've actually quit drinking soda. This is sparkling ice caffeine. Has 5 calories, but none of the junk that's in soda. I don't know why I decided to do a commercial mid-game, but if you are somebody that's trying to quit soda, I highly recommend that as an alternative. And trust me when I tell you this. If I can quit soda, anybody watching this can quit soda. I was addicted to this stuff. I'm talking like 6 cans a day. That's not an exaggeration. I would have one in the morning on my way to work, go to the gas station, get myself a big old 32-ouncer or 44-ouncer. It's diet soda, but still not good for you. And then throughout the day, I'd have a couple of sodas at work. And then I would come home, have more soda. And man, I feel like my entire body got an oil change. Why did I share all that with you? I don't know. I'm an open book. I think I'm going to put Policier on one of my favorite routes in the game here, the speed out. And I'm going to shade him up a little bit or custom stem him up a little bit to get the first down. If he's one-on-one, this should be money. This should be money. Easy peasy. That's such a tough route to defend. I'm having trouble talking tonight, apparently. Such a tough route to defend because of how wide these fields are that even if they have help defenders over there, it's hard to get there in time. We're going to keep this, and we have room to run here. I'm going to try to get out of bounds if I can. I don't really want to take this hit. Might as well get the first down. And, yeah, another read option. Okay, I'm supposed to be going running to the left. We'll keep an eye on that guy. We'll go ahead and keep it. And again, I didn't keep it. Okay. What was I looking at? I thought it was a little too wide open. These are my favorite passes to make because I just toss it to him. Any yards he gets goes right on my resume as we are about to take this to the end of the first quarter. Beautiful start for these Wyoming Cowboys. We were up 14-0 on the road. I think we've successfully taken the crowd out of the game, which you love to see. 2nd and 6. The running game's worked pretty well. I'm not going to be greedy here. We're going to try to just keep moving the chains. Whaley's having a strong start to the game. Now, I just complimented him. So in true Whaley fashion, he's probably going to let me down. Hey, look at that. First down again. We're pounding the rock down their throats right now. I'm going to go ahead and nix that reverse. Boy, you're not really giving me a lot of good options here, but I don't think we're in a position to run trick plays. I think we should just go right at these guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do on this play. I'm just going to call hike and let nature take its course. I forgot what was going on. Another jet pass. Love it. Helps the old completion percentage. I like this play. Wheel spot. Well, I'm thinking it's going to be Geilenborg or Whaley on the wheel if it's man. It's Whaley. Oh boy, oh no. I did not read that very well. Can I make the tackle? Who you guys are lucky because normally I don't make tackles, but since that was my fault, I went ahead and threw you a bone. That's really unfortunate because we had a chance there to put the game away, and especially if we turn around and give up a touchdown here, we don't get the ball right back. Defense is playing well. Have to give them credit. The last time we ran this concept, we got sacked almost instantly, and there's no real routes that just break open right away on this. So I don't love this play call. Geilenberg, though. Oh, I overthrew him. That's on me. You could tell I got the red energy bar. Actually, I want to, if I can do it mid-game, I want to try, if I can, I want to go back to trying revamped. I didn't like it at first, but I was watching Civil, who's a guy I really enjoy watching on YouTube, a much bigger audience for Madden and college than we have. And he's one of the better players, and he says he uses revamped. I'm going to see how I like it. Just, try it out in this mode. Besides, and if things go wrong, I can blame it on revamped. Because blaming myself is never an option, folks. Geilenborg. He dropped my football? Great. Well, revamp passing so far 0 for 2. See if the defense can keep holding this game the way it is. Defense is playing great right now. We have to reward them, make this a 3-possession game going into halftime. It's also important to know we did get the ball first. We have to keep that in mind on this drive because if they get the ball in the second half, anytime a team gets the ball in the second half, they're never really out of a game. So we have to also manage the clock to try not to let them double dip here. So scoring is a priority, but also not giving them a chance with the ball is also this could go for a long ways. We caught them in a blitz. I don't think that's Whaley, is it? But whoever it is better score. Is he going to get caught from behind? I cannot believe that. Was that Whaley? I don't think Whaley gets caught there. All right, 1st and goal from the 5. Fake fullback, halfback flip. So we're going to fake the ball to the fullback and flip it to our halfback. Let's see what happens on this one. Fake, flip, and they're all over it. Doesn't matter. Jukes him out of his shoes, and we are down to the 3-yard line. We're going to take this to the 2-minute warning for a couple of reasons. One, because we want to manage the clock, and 2, we're going to hope they give us a passing play because we like our stats. Looky, looky. Pass play. All right, short post. Boy, these combinations are just weird. It's a lot of standing still. Oh, he's open, though. You just don't catch it? Okay. I don't love this concept. There's a lot of routes that run into each other. See what happens. Oh, we got that. Oh, I let it way too far. Can I blame it on revamped? So now we're in a bad situation because exactly what I talked about. We've dominated this first half, but if they go down and score here, they could absolutely double dip. They don't go down and score. We have a minute to score here. We got to be careful, though. I don't think we've earned the right to be greedy on offense. I just don't. And if I'm being honest, I've made a lot of mistakes. We're going to take our profits where we can. We do have 2 timeouts. And remember, in college, a first down stops the clock. All of that can work in our favor here, as the goal on this drive really is probably field goal range. I need Geilenberg to start making some tough catches for me. I really do. For a guy who is, I think, rated in the high 80s, he doesn't ever come down with those 50-50 balls that you expect your best player to come down with, your best receiving weapon to come down with. Okay, the blitz is coming in. Can we at least get the first down and get out of bounds? Got the first down, got out of bounds. Let's get going here. All right, I'm going to send Geilenberg up the seam. This is a potential double mug blitz. So if they come through right off the bat, I'm just going to dump it down to Whaley and let him do his work. All right, so they fake the blitz. I probably could have fit it in there. We're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to let Whaley take that hit because I was just going to get smacked. I could have run for a couple of yards, but it's a risk reward, right? Like I don't want to take 5 yards, but also take 20 seconds off the clock or lose a timeout. At that scenario, I'm very content with taking the incomplete pass. The crowd's starting to get into it. They're desperate at this point. I'm doing hot routes and not paying attention to what I'm doing, so I probably should get that under control here. Okay, he's open. He caught the ball. We're going to go ahead and call a timeout because I feel like if we don't get the first down here, we're still not leaving them enough time to do much. All right, flood drive. I like this play call. It gives us a chance to do a half field read because everything on the left side of the screen is breaking to the right side of the screen. So really we can just focus on the high-low on the right. If none of those break open, we should have an in-breaking route coming over to help us out. We can dump it down to, but it all is predicated on us getting time here. Okay, there's our in-breaking route. Can you break it for the first down? You can't. 4th and inches. What's the... All right, we're going to punt it. The coach has no heart. We get it to halftime. I'm confused. Oh, they already had their drive. Okay. We got to halftime, 14-0. They had their drive. They didn't score. I feel like, even though I want my stats, I feel like we should just run the ball. They have shown no ability to sustain offense on us. And at this point, the only way we're probably going to lose this game is if we give it to them with turnovers. So I am actually totally cool in this scenario, allowing Whaley to do his thing. Can I flip him? Do I have that power? Because I really like the way the numbers game is on the left side. There you go, Whaley. Take advantage. Now, Whaley, as you're breaking this run, I need you to remember who put you in that situation. So when that highlight reel plays later, when you're talking to the press about that long run you just had, I need you to let them know how smart I am. Now, I'll pretend to be humble and be like, oh, it's a treat to watch Whaley run every week. He's a special player. But I need you and I to both know that you got that run because I put you in that situation. And then I need you to really talk me up to the press, okay? I appreciate that because there's some questions right now about my intelligence level, and I'm not a fan. What play is this? Ooh, beat a linebacker to the corner. Am I going to score? Is Josh Allen about to take this to the house? How do we celebrate? I'm pressing the right stick, but doesn't celebrate. We're gonna go ahead and change that play because we're at least gonna do a jet touch pass because if that gets in, we have a chance to get a passing touchdown. It is what it is. I'm saying the quiet part out loud, people. I want my stats. All right, get in. We're gonna change this play. All right. Looks like we have nothing but running plays to choose from. Touchdown here really should seal this game with the very, very little we've seen out of them on offense. All right, 3rd and goal from the 2. Can we get a pass play? We can't. We do get a read option. That should give us an opportunity to score. I don't think that's going to be what happens here. I think we're probably going to hand it off. Let's see. Nope, we're going to keep it, and we're going to score. Wait a minute. I forgot. My muscle memory kicked in from previous Madden where you don't hold X. That's on me. I don't mind kicking the field goal here because at this point in time, a 3-possession game is massive, especially in a game where they've done nothing offensively. And at this point, it really becomes a game of burning the clock, playing safe, and really just not messing it up as I audible to a pass. So do as I say, not as I do, people. I really wish we could get my super fast wide receiver on the field. King, I believe is his name, but he just doesn't get out there for whatever reason. All right, motion Z spot. Running back's going to go in motion. If the linebacker follows him, there's a lot going on the right side of the screen. Really, if you read the defense correctly, this should be a completion no matter what. Somebody should be open because it really stresses the levels of the defense. Let's find out. They do get help over there. Would dump it down, and that was a dangerous pass. We got the first down. I waited too long to throw it. I could have taken it to the quarter there. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get our 4s up. It's going to be the 4th quarter here. We're up 17-0. I imagine a heavy dose of the run, and we're on our way to our 3rd win in a row. Wait a minute. 4th win in a row. San Diego State. Are we ranked? Nope. San Diego State. Air Force, and who else did we beat? Oh, West Texas, North Texas, somebody in Texas. Who cares? It was a Texas school, but not the big ones. All right. 2nd and 10. Coach wants a jet sweep. Coach is getting a jet sweep. Nothing if I'm not coachable. I got an exam to worry about this week. I can't really worry about also having to save the day here offensively. I hate these pass plays. I truly do. Like, just put me in shotgun. Let me make some reads. What are we doing? I guess I'm in shotgun, but you know what I'm saying. Let me just run a conventional pass play here. Okay, I got to dump it down to Whaley. Hopefully I didn't lead him too far outside. That's not Whaley. Whoever you are. 4th and 1. We're going to punt. All right, shutout is gone. 17-7 as we have the ball at midfield. I'm supposing it was an unsuccessful onside kick. We are probably a first down or two away from this game being over. We're going to at least wait to snap it until under 2:40 so we can take it down to the 2-minute warning. I really wish you could chew clock in this mode. It would be a quality of life enhancement, but I don't think you can. All right, well, lost the pass play we had. Probably smart to run it. Just make them burn their timeouts. I think I'm going to flip this to the left. I like the numbers a little better there. It should come down to a one-on-one matchup in the open field with the linebacker, and that's if maybe the fullback even takes the linebacker out of the play. Let's see what happens. Fullback the guard got the linebacker, but then they were there to clean up. We get a timeout out of their pocket. We are going to punt the ball away. So we're not out of the woods yet. They have 2 timeouts. They're only down by 2 possessions. If they score quickly, they're live for an onside kick. So we get the ball back. They did not score. That is about game, set, match. All right, 3rd and 9. Both their timeouts are gone. So now they're free of timeouts. We're doing a little read option action. And we'll see if we can keep it. We can. See if I can run for the first down here. Oh, break a tackle, but hopefully don't break a leg. And we are going to get this. Oh, we can't control when they punt it, so we'll see. They have made it close. We recover the onside kick. It is kneel down time. It is party time as the Wyoming Cowboys are going to go on the road, get a big win over San Jose State, 17-14 to improve to 5-3. Josh Allen's fired up. The rest of the scrubs are fired. I mean, teammates are fired up. 209 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, player of the game, obviously. I mean, who else would it be? And then Josh Allen also on the ground contributed. Where's my rushing stats? Here's passing. This is a visual bug right now. 53 yards and 1 touchdown. So very classic Josh Allen game. All right, we got a text from Johnny Steele, beat reporter. Wyoming is on an impressive win streak. What's your biggest contributing factor to your success? Credit to the fans. You mean the fans that half filled the stadium and then didn't travel at all this week? I didn't see any yellow in the stands, by the way, Johnny. Maybe I'm colorblind. Credit to the coaches. Oh, the same coaches who call jet sweeps and zone reads all game. Credit to your teammates. Who was the player of the game, Johnny? I don't have the best memory out here, but was it me? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take all the credit. It's got to be me. I'm the reason. When you talk about talent on this team, I'm the first person that should be brought up, and it's not close. I think it's a fair answer. I think it's a good leadership answer from me. Honestly, I think I'm showing growth because that's good recognition of what's actually happening on the team. And anytime you can get an answer like that out of a player that really lets you know what's going on with the team, I think you should feel honored to do that. So good all-around moment for me with the press. My brand has received a small bump. You'd love to see that. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. The Wyoming Cowboys get a big victory over San Jose State to improve to 5-2 on the season. We are on a 4-game winning streak. You have to love that, as we have now won 4 out of the 5 games that I have started. Coincidence? I think not. We'll find out who we play next week. While you're here, though, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It helps Luca and I out so much as we are trying to make this your one-stop shop for all Buffalo Bills content and even some content like this, a little unique for our channel. But we'll see how you guys like it. We'll see if we'll continue to do it. I'm certainly enjoying it. But I am Josh McCarty. I will see you next time on Josh Allen Road to Glory.